Welcome to my algebra class. We're on chapter 8, section 2, second part. And we're on page 357, written 1 to 36. There's no vocabulary to go through. Problems 1 through 12, you're to plot each of the given points in the coordinate plane. So draw one coordinate plane on your paper. Do the evens with me, and then when you do the odds, continue putting the points on this coordinate plane. So problem number 2 is B, 7, 2. So we go 7 to the right, 2, 4, 6, 7 to the right, and 2 up. And put the letter B there. And that's 7, 2. Number 4 is letter D, point D, -7, -2. So we go 7 to the left, 2, 4, 6, 7 to the left, -2 down. And that's D, -7, -2. Number 6 is letter point F. It's 0, so it's on an axis, and Y is -8. So we go 8 down, 2, 4, 6, 8. And this is F, 0, -8. Number 8, H, point H, 4, -6, 4 to the right, and 6 down. And that's H, 4, -6. 10 is -3, 5, point P, 3 to the left, 5 up. So that's point P, which is -3, 5. And 12, point S, is -4, 4 to the left, 6 down. And that's letter S, which is -4, -6. So you'll do the odds on the same coordinate plane. The next set of problems, you refer to the diagram on page 356 and name the points described. So 14, the point on the negative y-axis. The negative y-axis is this area here. So the only point that's on the negative y-axis is point P. Number 16, the points on the horizontal line through point Y. So find Y, and Y is in the fourth quadrant. And the horizontal line, just find the line that goes through Y horizontally, and it also picks up G and F. And of course, Y. Problem number 18, the y-coordinate is 0. So you want the y-coordinate to be 0, and the y-coordinate is 0 on the x-axis. So that would have to be any point on the x-axis, the horizontal line here. And if you look at the book on page 356, that's J and O and E. 20, the points on the axes, 5 units from the origin. So the origin is here, and you want any points on the x-axis or the y-axis that's 5 points away from the origin. And there is one on the x-axis at the top. There's X. And there's also E. There's an X on the y-axis that's 5 away. And then E on the x-axis is 5 points away from the origin. So X and E work. And 22, the points having opposite X and Y coordinates. If they have opposite X and Y coordinates, then it would be like 1 and -1 and so on. So look at the look through the second and the fourth quadrant. And the ones that would work would be, D would work. You've got -9 and 9. And L would work. L has 9, -9. And O, the origin works, because 0 is its own opposite. So D and L and the origin. And 24, the point in the third quadrant nearest to the x-axis. If you look at the third quadrant, the point that's closest to the x-axis is B. And the last part, you have to graph each equation. You can use your graphing calculator on your iPad to verify this. I can show you how to do that in class that day. But you will need to draw a coordinate plane for each of your lines that you're going to be drawing. So x plus y equals 6. This makes a line, and you're going to make a small coordinate plane. And you're going to graph that line. I think what I'll do is just go ahead and make it easy on you and just go ahead and draw just an x and a y axis. So we're going to draw an x. I'll do it off to the side. An x and a y axis, and then plot the points. And we're going to use this to come up with 2 points that will work. So we're going to make a little chart here. So if x, we want to find 2 ordered pairs that work to make the line. If x is 0, then y could be 6. If x was 2, then y could be 4. So if x is 0 and y is 6, that would be 1 point. And if x is 2 and y is 4, that would be another. So there's my line. Make sure when you draw your lines, they go through as many quadrants as you can get them through. Problem number 28. We have y equals -2x plus 4. So we'll make a chart again and come up with 2 ordered pairs in order to graph the line. So this is x and this is y. If x is 0, if I put in 0, then -2 times 0 is 0 plus 4. I get y is 4. If x is 1, if I put 1 in for x, I get -2 plus 4, which is 2. Now I'm going to draw the x-axis and the y-axis and plot those 2 points. X is 0, y is 4. X is 1, y is 2. And then draw my line through those 2 points. Problem number 30. X minus 3y equals 9. My chart to get my 2 ordered pairs that work. If x was 0, to get 9, I'd need to have y be -3, because -3 times -3 is 9. If x was, let's let y be 0. Let's let y be -2. If y was -2, I'd get a +6, so I just need x to be 3. There's lots of ordered pairs that you could come up with. You just want to make sure it's not the numbers are not too big so you can graph them. So if x is 0 and y is -3, if x is 3 and y is negative 2. Then this would be my line. Problem 32. We have 2x plus 5y equals 10. Make our little chart. If x was 5, that would make 10, so y would have to be 0. If x was 0, then y would have to be 2 to make 10. So those two ordered pairs would work to draw the line. So I plot them down. X is 5, y is 0. That would be that point. X is 0, y is 2. Now connect those 2 points and I have the line for that equation. And problem 34. Y equals 2. This just says that y must be 2, so no matter what ordered pair I have, y is always 2, so I could let x be 0 and x be negative 1, and those two would work. And this is going to turn out to be a horizontal line. So if x is 0, y is 2. If x is negative 1, y is 2. So it's going to be a horizontal line. And all the values on it, y is going to be 2. And 36, x equals negative 6. So the ordered pairs that work, x will always have to be negative 6. So negative 6, negative 6, I could let y be 0, and y could be 1. So this is going to be a vertical line. So x is negative 6, y is 0, x is negative 6, y is 1, and it's a vertical line. That concludes the evens. Be sure you check the answers in the back of the book for the odds.